Tonight, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, it's the NFC Championship game. It's the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Washington Commanders.
The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Washington Commanders and the Atlanta Falcons. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game. That this is the one that's the real challenge.
So out comes the Washington offense onto the field.
Oh, Jalen.
By a Heisman runner-up during his college days, it's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs,
good hit, Frank. Good hit, Frank.
And he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From the 27, Hurts. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receiver.
Oh, good hit.
As this game goes
good
on.
hit, Michael.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left.
Oh, good sack.
Receiver, and he's brought down. Micah Parsons from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8.
I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head. 1, 2,
Sean Taylor.
And then he ran out of time.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Pick.
And looking for
good pick, Frankie. Good pick, Frankie. Frankie goes to Hollywood. Good shit, Point.
And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
Tackle made by Chase Young. The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. Off Play action. Skinner.
Ah!
And he'll be hit
Oh!
as he releases it.
Fucking pass.
And that'll fall incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw. Skinner.
That's stayed up.
Comes back with one complete.
That's stayed up.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
They'll run on first down. Weathers. And they'll get him down
Good
here
up.
about the 42.
Good.
A nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake. Skinner. Throwing right.
He got it.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
First carry for Elijah Mitchell.
Woo!
Run there as he'll maneuver his
Oh,
way
Windo.
15.
Oh,
17
Windo.
more yards on that one as they keep the drive
Nice.
rolling. Like the
Nice.
opening drive march
Nice.
they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Algier.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Off the bootleg. Skinner. He's going to flip that out to the flat.
Touchdown, Tuclanta.
Touchdown, Falcons. A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Falcons have struck first in this NFC title game.
Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game, how about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
Extra point forthcoming. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown.
Come on, D. You're ready. You're ready. You're going back out.
Following the
Going back
touchdown,
out.
here's Koo to kick off. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2.
They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Better look out, dude. Once is about to light you the fuck up.
Go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. 2nd down and a run by
4.
Robinson. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Haven't made a defense coordinator yet. The thing 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job. Hold him to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on first down.
Come on, come on.
Robinson will try
4.
gain on the play there. A nice job defensively.
You for breaking that tackle.
And likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Breaking my fucking tackle. I'll be that shit up. Shrugging me over. My skinny ass off.
And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Come on.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell.
Come on, baby.
And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places.
Oh!
Lanes to open up.
Hey, dog, stop. Stop, nigga. Stop, nigga.
Great way to convert on 3rd down.
God damn.
The play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
God damn. You got more. Oh, god damn, that was litty. I say that, fuck that. Okay, dog, nigga. I gotta take a picture of this, nigga. Yeah, that's it, right? My nigga. One-handed grabby, nigga. Good shit, K-Dog. RP K-Dog. You spirit alive,
now a
nigga,
handoff up the middle. Weathers taken down at the 42.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On 2nd, here's Algier. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
baby.
It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
First down, here's Mitchell. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Yeah, see what you got.
We got three. We got three, fellas. We got three.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He finds his man.
Catch that,
complete. That's Russell. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Up the middle they go. Weathers. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
What's the old adage, partner? Don't judge your book by its cover, because this guy, he takes a mantra that he'll go down with a brisk gust of wind and sets it on its head. Great effort there to break a tackle and come up with a nice gain.
On first down, Skinner. Screen play setting it up for Mitchell.
Oh!
Out of bounds inside the 15-yard
shit, dude.
line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Deontay.
Johnson's got it complete.
Yeah, Deontay.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down. Back now in Atlanta's second quarter action, the Falcons with the football. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Nine-yard line, 2nd and 6. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Oh, a good move at the 5. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Fucking sneeze.
It's a quarterback sneak.
Got in. Touchdown to Atlanta.
It's their quarterback scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns.
Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Koo now for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it.
You don't want me ducking, dude. You ain't fucking covering, man. Who has better coverage? Let me see. See who has better coverage. Let's see who has better coverage. Duffy is 97 speed or 9. But who has better? Oh. Who has better speed? Coverage. Where's the better coverage though? Where's the better coverage? I need somebody with the best one. He has 99. There's 98. Which is on coverage 80.
Result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Oh, good sack, Dex. Good sack, Dex.
They push him back 8 yards time on 2nd down. When you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
Now is the punter, Jordan Stout. That's taken on the 25.
Oh, fuck off me.
Good return there, 17 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Falcons offense set to go. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just now supposed to see them.
Oh, my God. Come on.
Like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
You can see this quite a bit on running plays with the guys out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
Come on. What? Keep away. Like, keep away from their offense.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Catch, Johnny.
He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Second down, here's an option right. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. Play action. Skinner. They'll roll him out right. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up fourth down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay.
No, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And the Commanders will take over, but backed up deep in their own territory.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
4 yards remain for second down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, and defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in a shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Over the middle, complete to Samuel.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Hurts. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it 2nd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Robinson up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Missed.
And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
So the missed 56-yarder, and now the flip side. Good starting field position at the 46 near midfield. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. They nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 15 yards, 1st down Atlanta. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. They run over center with Mitchell. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Right back to Mitchell here. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Two minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. 4th down, and the attention turns to Falcon kicker Younghoe Koo. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Back onto the field now, the Commanders' offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy levels have been there. right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So third down, and the Falcons going with a dime. 6 defensive backs.
Got you over the top. Just beat up on him.
Throwing is Hurts. Escaping the pressure right.
Nope.
And a throw there going to be incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blending the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Wide open receiver complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing on first down. Skinner finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Off the play fake. Skinner, he's going to rifle one deep left side.
Thanks.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for Great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple. And it's out. He thought on the carpet. And the Falcons grab it. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look. And we will take a short break. Koo knocks this one through the post. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. And that one will go down in the books as just a one-play drive and then 3 points tacked on to the end of it. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
Yeah, Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well. Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Out there, set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Hit me. Hit me.
They'll throw now
I'm right here.
the
I'm
final
right here.
play.
Hit me.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Nope.
And he bats it away.
Thank you. Just having fun.
And it falls down incomplete. So we've reached half. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Oh, fuck off.
Return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. About about set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's pop from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year, and they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
On first down, Weathers. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
48 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
Come on, Tito.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Oh, shit.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Off-play action. Skinner sliding out of the pocket. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season, and that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
On 4th down, Skinner got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. 18 of them.
Now a handoff up the middle. Weathers. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll keep it on the ground. Weathers. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Algier will try to pick it up, and he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. Algier fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's
Come on, man.
That scoops it up.
Go to the fucking ball.
His guys will get the football back.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Tackle made by Devin Lloyd, the linebacker. Now that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And, I mean, you're at the point here, third quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line, because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback.
On first down, Hurts. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second and a couple. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's a nice job there, because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, Robinson. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Hurts sets up to throw it. Flushed out right. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts.
Dumbass.
Team, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
in their ass.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Algier now up the middle. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's a nice run to get himself back on the horse after his fumble. Nothing spectacular, but a good confidence-building run.
Come on, D. 555, 555. Hey, check.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
Oh, it already is a blowout, man.
They'll go option to the short side. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. One quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And they'll get him down right around the 16. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Let's go, defense. Here we go.
On 4th down, Skinner. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back.
Come on, dude. Get out the fucking way.
They stop him a few yards shy. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back.
Pressure brought in, and the
Good sack, Jack.
there for the sack. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun, it's Hurts. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. Washington going to send out their punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Nifty move. Wow, incredible.
Miss.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
On 2nd down now. Weathers, and some room to maneuver. And he's going to get this all the way down to Washington's 13. 92 yards rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys into the Super Bowl.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
They'll run on 1st down. Weathers. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
They'll keep it on the ground. Weathers, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
100, dude.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, 1st round went to the offense, 2nd round the defense.
Did you get a shutout on you the last time we played, y'all?
On 3rd down, Weathers. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They'll try and run for it. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Falcons are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Washington offense set to take over again. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. The drive starts with the completion left side. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. after the incomplete pass. Here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Back to throw again. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Washington going to send out their punter as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and it will be Falcon football. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 43 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. On 1st down, they go back to Mitchell. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Another run with Mitchell. And this will be a Falcons 1st down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. And the offense moving quickly to the line. A give here to Mitchell. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. On the handoff, Mitchell. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. 3rd down. Here's Algier. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage. But it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force. And they had that to pick up the 1st down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. The tackle by Cole Holcomb.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage. Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down.
Game
over. It won't
over.
be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows 1st down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
Game over.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Game over.
The Falcons are Super Bowl bound. Time for us to sign off. Thanks for watching, and good night.
The fuck off with this.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.